All right, traders, what I'd like to do in this video is teach you how to connect to the IQ data feed from DTN into the TickBlaze platform. Now, when you're on the TickBlaze homepage, you can hover over the platform dropdown and you can visit the connections page. And since TickBlaze is a broker neutral, data neutral platform, ultimately you can click on the data feeds and you'll notice that the DTN IQFeed data feed connection supports futures, stocks, Forex, CFDs, and it's only for data, it's not for trading. And what you can also do to follow along in this video is you can go to the platform dropdown and you can go to documentation, which will bring you to the wiki. You can then proceed to go to the search tab and then type in DTN IQFeed, and it will ultimately bring you to this page. Now, it's a very, very straightforward connection since it's just looking at data connections and not broker connections. But you can read this and you can basically click here to sign up for a free trial. And then you can proceed to download their client installation. So what ends up happening is that when you do a free trial with them, you're going to be required to download their client installer. And this needs to be installed onto your computer in order for you to be able to connect to the platform and into TickBlaze. So when you click on this button, it's going to bring you to this page. And then up here under the link, it's going to say download. So proceed to download this file to your computer, run the installation, install it onto your computer, and then that way you're ready to go. Now, once you do a free trial and they send you a username and password, it's going to be a series of numbers. The username is going to be a series of numbers. The password is most likely going to be a series of numbers. And when you download this client host on your computer, you may be prompted to insert those numbers into their pop-up, as well as insert it into the TickBlaze platform. So inside of the TickBlaze platform, I'm going to proceed to show you how to do this next. But when you get to the connection guide under the data connection section, you're going to be able to select the IQ feed. And when you get those numbers, you're going to want to put those numbers in the username and password field. And then you should be able to connect without any problems. What I'd like to do is I'd like to show you how to do this now. So this is assuming that you've already got TickBlaze installed onto your computer and you've already been connected to the DXFeed delayed data under the default section. And essentially, once you're done this step-by-step tutorial, you'll also have an IQFeed connection just like this. If you go to new data connection, so you're going to go to menu, connections, go to new data connection, and you're going to look underneath the data provider. So if I click on IQFeed, I hit next. I already have one, so I'm just going to put a 2 here so that I can differentiate the numbers. But for you, you can name this IQFeed whatever, or you can name it however you choose. You hit next. And this is where you're going to need to import your username and password. And obviously this will be, unique to you. So you'll be able to do that. And then once you're done, you just hit finish. Now, since I've already done that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to assume that you can see the IQ feed here. Once you've established your login and password and you've finished the connection, all you need to do is just hover over IQ feed and just hit connect. And you're going to watch a little prompt pop up here like that. You see that IQ feed little widget that just popped up? That's basically the installer that you installed on your computer that automatically prompts you. You may have to import your username and password on the first time. I've seen sometimes it automatically does it, but you can also do it as well if they require you to input. It's the same username and password that you're using for TickBlaze as you would for that, so it's the same information that they're providing. And that's pretty much it. You can ultimately see you have data. I have data screaming in here, and I've got data in my watch list. So it's pretty straightforward, and it's a very easy connection. The IQ feed is very stable. It's very fast. It's very secure data. At any given time, if you want to switch back to the default delayed DXFeed feeds or your DXFeed data feeds, you can, right? But if you want to connect to just IQ feed, those were the steps. At any given time, if you need assistance, you can obviously just scroll back in here to the wiki. But more importantly, if you ever have any questions, you can always just go to the Contact Us page and you can get in touch with our support team, and we'd be more than happy to ultimately do an installation with you and help you get the data feed up and running, right? And also, if you're always wondering what we're able to connect to, you can come down here and you can always see the list of data feeds that we're supporting. And since we're doing an IQ feed example, this will be the relevant details, okay? So traders, I hope that was a simple and straightforward connection tutorial for IQFeed. If you have any questions, let us know and be more than happy to assist. Take care and happy trading.